Hey everybody, it's Lynn from lynzcraftzdesignz. Today, I've got something kind of different. I'm going to show how I use these metal bezel, if you want to call it that. It is a tiny, well, it's a very thin metal bezel that just came off of Temu, and they come in all different sizes and shapes, and these are ovals and gold. I don't know why I don't have those in gold. But anyway, the second thing I want to show, I'm just going to stencil on this black clay with some mica powders. But the other thing that's, what color? After 13 years, literally, I feel like I'm using the same colors over and over again. Although I know I'm not, but it's crazy. So I'm going to do this maybe to black one, and then I'm going to do this is like that, hey, this is like that one that's heliotrope. It's a more purple than violet that one is, but it's that same kind of almost color shift from blue to purple. I think I'm going to use this one on the gold and this one on the black, if it works. Oh, this is a TCW stencil. Designed by Jamie. Hi, my name is Jamie. Little story about her. But these actually came out in 2014, so I doubt you can still find them. Although TCW is a fantastic company. They make, well, I would show it to you, but there we go. My absolutely favorite light and fluffy modeling paste. I use that on mixed media. Okay. Now this one is the artist, so now that I've said this, this one probably is still available, because I know a lot of people like this one. Okay, so we're not worried about what it says or anything like that in this particular instance. I'm just gonna burnish it down a little bit onto my clay. Okay. Now, let's start with this. Let's start with the purple. Okay. Just a tiny bit. I'm going to go down this side. Now let's see if we can get both those. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, those are the gold. Tap my brush off. Why? Because I don't have one of those fancy things. If y'all know me, I'm really bad about, I don't like things that only have one use. I don't know why. It's just the way I am, I guess. Now, I'm having the feeling this black may not show. Hold my breath for a second. Okay, now we're just gonna have to see, I guess. Now, like usual, I'm gonna hold this over to my trash and blow it off. Just to make sure I got all that extra mica powder off there. Alright? Now, like I did before, I'm gonna do it like a band-aid. Literally just gonna rip it off. Okay, see, that black really didn't show much. But we're still gonna go for it. This was scrap clay. I didn't say that. It's already got mica powder. But the point is, these tiny little bezels. I've got my rolling pin. Now, in this instance, which probably wasn't that smart, they need to face the correct way. Okay. Yeah, I'll get that speck out in a minute. Alright, and the silver ones, same thing. Okay, I am so sorry. My camera did not film me actually using these bezels. Alright, I just put the bezel down where you want it to be on your pattern. Take my roller. Okay. Embed that bezel down into the clay. And then really simply just take your craft knife. Now truly, when I said simply, this can be the hardest part actually. I don't know how, on some of these Instagram reels, you'll see people doing these assembly line where they have like 50 earrings that they're having to cut. I would be insane. You would think it's 100 degrees today. For Texas, it's actually pretty cool. It started out at 50, 56 or something like that. the nighttime temperatures have been in the upper 60s to 70s. So, it's a cooler morning. Don't be afraid to have to go back and recut this out. As you can see, happens to the best of us. Okay, not the best of us. I would never say that. One of my fundamental flaws when you're trying to sell stuff is not what you want. I don't like to talk about myself. Showing you what I do is no problem, but I don't like to talk about myself. So, pretend this has stenciling on it. But that is the crux of the way I would go about using these. This is how they came. They're just from Temu. Golden. Oh, that is so descriptive. And then the circular ones. These came in 3 different sizes. Silvery. Oh, let's see. No, it's just a number. Silvery. Okay, same steps on both. Now, I could... Sorry. Now, I could... How many times can I say that in one video? I could have done like that, which I do from time to time, but with the raw edge peeking through, peeking out, however you want to say that. I hope I'm not making it too... Okay, then I would, if I was using mica powder like I did, I would UV resin them, because these metal bezels, once they're baked, do not stick to the clay. They'll pop right off. So, you can either let them pop them off, put your whatever kind of sealer you're using. Oh my lord, I need a new bottle. That is nasty. And then pop the ring back on so that your sealer acts as a glue to hold that bezel on. Or, like I'm going to do, I'm going to just UV resin the top of it so that single UV resin layer holds everything together. I hope that makes some sense. Okay. Okay, sorry I left this part out. This is a little electric drill. It's a Let's Resin electric drill. This is a sacrificial. It used to be a sanding sponge, but anyway, a firm sponge, okay? Place the piece on the sponge, and the sponge provides support on the back side so you don't get that blowout, okay? Now, you still get the white powdery residue from sanding, okay? But anyway, I did all of these. Now, those gold ones right there, I want to be on fish hooks. Let's put the others on fish hooks too, why not? Alright, now these are sets of jump rings, and I believe I have them listed in my Amazon shop, although I'm not sure. So what I like to do, I'll take 2 of these smaller jump rings and 2 of these larger jump rings. Gold and the silver. Alright. Now I'm only going to do one of these. Take the large jump ring. Now I always align the jump ring the same way. The gap at the top, a set of pliers on one side and a set of pliers on the other. Twist. Okay, this larger one, that's all I'm going to do. Put it on and twist it closed. Okay, then I'll take the smaller jump ring. The same way. Okay, then I'll connect that to the larger jump ring. The earring facing me. I'm going to put that fish hook on exactly the same way. Then reclose it. And then fumble fingers can't even hold on to it. Okay. Those are actually kind of cute. Even though they only have a tiny bit of the script on them, I really still like them. And yes, I know I said I was only going to show one, but okay. Earring facing me, fishhook. Okay, that way you get a left and a right, or right and a left, whichever, but they are already facing the correct direction. Alright, I'm going to finish up these and I'll be right back. Okay, here they are finished. Now, one of the most asked questions I see in groups on Facebook is how thick, how thick, how thick? The thickness really depends on you, on the weight that you want the earrings to have, the translucency that you want the earrings to have. That all plays a part, okay? Now, of course, I always have too much stuff in the way. But if you were doing earrings like this, I just used the gold bezels as a finding, okay? As I've done on lots of these. The round ones, I've also used these as a bezel, alright? But you can use them the same way as the ovals, just as a finding as well. Alright, now I didn't finish the back of these, just for time's sake. I would normally put at least a pattern on the back, an embossed pattern or something like that. Okay, if not, going the full measure and doing the UV resin on the back as well after I did the embossing. Okay, alright, so here these are. Nothing special. This was just to show how to use the bezels. Alright, I hope that was helpful to you. I hope that was helpful. Thank y'all so much for putting up with me today and continuing to watch, even though I don't always do it perfect. I know there's lots to talk about. People only show what the perfect. No, people don't always just show the perfect. I show fails. I show. Thank y'all really and truly. Y'all are the backbone of my channel. I don't know what else to say about these earrings. I do like these little purple ones. Although, they actually turned out more blue. Yeah, they do still have a little color flip. I can still, pull the violet out if I turn them just right. Okay. Now these. Now you can still see that original black. But the brushed iron really did show up better. Alright. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like everybody's video you watch. Bye for now.